Faces, don't mean to complain, but this one's empty. What happened? Did you run out of ideas?
It's not empty, Sherlock. You've still got the gun, haven't you? I told you you'd need it because only two can play the next game. Just two of you go on from here, your choice.
It's make your mind up time.
Whose help do you need the most, John or Mycroft?
We're not actually going to discuss this, are we?
I'm sorry, Dr. Watson. You're a fine man in many respects. Make your goodbyes and shoot him.
What?
Shoot him? What? Shoot Dr. Watson.
What?
There's no questioning who has to continue from here. It's us. You and me. Whatever lies ahead requires brain power, Sherlock. Not sentiment. Don't prolong his agony. Shoot him. Do I get a say in this? Today we are soldiers. Soldiers die for their country. I regret, Dr. Watson, that privilege is now yours.
Oh.
He's right. He is, in fact, right.
Make it swift. No need to prolong his agony.
Is this
Get it over
real?
with, and we can get to work.
This is not real.
I should have expected this. Pathetic. You always were the slow one. The idiot. That's why I've always despised you. You shame us all. You shame the family name. Now, for once in your life, do the right thing. Put this stupid little man out of all our misery. Shoot him.
This seems wrong.
Easy. Nothing more than a distraction, a little scrap of ordinariness for you to impress. To
He's doing it on
dazzle with your
purpose.
cleverness. You'll find another.
Please, for God's sake, just stop it.
Why?
Because, on balance, even your Lady Bracknell was more convincing.
He's trying to
Nor
get him to
everything you
shoot
just
him.
said. He's been kind. He's trying to make it easy for me to kill him. Which is why this is going to be so much harder.
Not in the face, though, please. I promised my brain to the Royal Society.
What would you suggest?
Well, I suppose there is a heart somewhere inside me. I don't imagine it's much target, but
This is
let me try for that.
this is not happening,
I
right?
won't allow this.
Oh my god.
This is my fault. Moriarty.
Moriarty.
A Christmas treat. 5 minutes conversation with Jim Moriarty. Goodbye, brother mine.
Oh my god.
Jim Moriarty thought you'd make this choice.
He was so excited.
And here we are,
Oh.
the end of the line. Holmes killing Holmes.
Oh my god.
This is where I get on.
5 minutes. It took just 5 minutes to do all of this to us.
Oh my god.
Not on my watch.
What are you doing?
A moment ago, a brave man asked to be remembered. I'm remembering the governor.
No! Oh my god!
No, Sherlock.
Oh my
9,
god!
8,
Quiet.
7.
You don't know about Red Beard yet.
Sherlock!
Don't!
Stop that at once!
4,
Oh my god!
3,
Oh my
Yes, no, I'm still here. I'm here.
You went away. You said you told me. You went away.
Yes, I know. Well, I'm sorry about that. We must have got cut off. How long was I away?
Hours. Hours and hours. Why don't grown-ups tell the truth?
No, I am telling the truth. You can
She
trust
can't
me.
be in the air for that long.
John, where are you?
I've just woken up. Where are you?
I'm in another cell. I just spoke to the girl on the plane again. We've been out for hours.
Was she still up there?
Yes.
How?
will keep flying until it runs out of fuel.
All right, we'll just keep exploring. Tell me anything you can about where you
The
are.
holes are rough, or rock, I guess.
What are you standing on?
Stone, I think. Well, listen, there's about 2 feet of water.
She's gonna drown John. Just like Redbeard.
I can feel something.
Oh god.
Sherlock. There are bones in here. What kind of bones?
I don't know, small. What can you see now?
I can see a river. There's a big wheel.
Oh my
Alright.
god. You're gonna
Well,
fly
you
to
and I are going to
London.
have to drive this plane together.
Sherlock.
He's in a well.
I'm in a well.
Oh my god.
That's where I am. I'm in the bottom of a well.
Oh shit.
Why would there be a well in Sherringford? Why is there a draft?
Bad hours and hours. They were moved.
Me and Jim Moriarty, we got on like a house on fire, which reminded me of home.
Yeah, it's just an old I don't care. The plane. Tell me about the plane. No!
Sweet Jim, he was never very interested in being alive, especially if it could make more trouble being dead.
Yeah, still not interested. The plane!
You knew he'd take his revenge. His revenge, apparently, is me.
You're us. Let me speak to the little girl. Play any game you like.
First, find Redbeard. I'm letting the water in now. You don't want me to drown another one of your pets, do you? At long last, Sherlock Holmes, it's time to solve the Musgrave ritual. Your very first case. And the final problem. Bye-bye.
Oh my god. I need another layer. That's what I need. Holy. Okay. All right. Back at it. I need another layer. That's what I need. Holy. Okay. All right. Back at it.
John!
Oh my god.
Did you hear me? John!
Help me, please.
John!
Yeah, it's flooding. The well is flooding.
Try as hard as possible not to drown. What? I'm going to find you. I am finding you. Hurry up, please, because I don't have long.
My god.
River, all safe.
Sherlock, there's something you need to know.
Emotional context. And here it comes.
Sherlock.
The bones I found.
Our dogs.
The dog's bones, that's Redbeard.
Mycroft's been lying to you.
To both of us.
They're not dog's bones.
Remember Daddy's allergy? What was he allergic to? Well, would he never let you have all those times you begged? Well, he'd never let you have a dog. Funny little memory, Sherlock.
It was another brother or sister.
You were upset, so you told yourself a better story. We never had a dog.
Oh my god.
Now it's coming.
Victor Trevor. I played pirate. I was the only beard and he was.
Oh my god.
He was Redbeard.
You were inseparable, but I wanted to play too.
What did you do?
I am lost. Oh,
Please, let me out. Please, let me help me.
Victor.
Deep water, Sherlock, all your life, in all your dreams. Deep waters.
You killed him. You killed my best friend.
I never had a best friend. I had no one.
Okay. Okay, let's play.
Oh my god. This this episode. I
am lost. Help me, brother. Save my life before my doom. I am lost without your love. Save my soul. Seek my womb.
What is going on? What is happening?
I think it's time you told me your real name.
I'm not allowed to tell my name to strangers.
I'm not a stranger, am I? I'm your brother. I'm here, Theros.
What?
You're playing with me, Sherlock. You're playing the game.
Game, yes, I get it now. The song was never a set of directions.
I'm in the plane. I'm going to crash. And you're going to save me.
Look how brilliant you are. Your mind has created the perfect metaphor. You're high above us all, alone in the sky, and you understand everything except how to land. Now, I'm just an idiot. I'm on the ground. I can bring you home.
No. Every time I close my eyes, I'm under pain. I'm lost in the sky, and no one can hear me.
I'm here. You're not lost anymore. Help me save John Watson.
Come on!
I just spoke to your brother.
How is he?
He's a bit shaken up, that's all. She didn't hurt him, she just locked him in her old cell.
What goes around comes around.
Give me a moment, boys.
Mycroft, make sure he's looked after. He's not as strong as he thinks he is.
I'll take care of it.
Thanks, Craig.
Still amazed that
Hey,
he
helicopter
remembers his name.
You okay?
He says I'd bring her home. Can't, can I?
Well, you gave her what she was looking for. Context.
Is that good?
It's not good, it's not bad. It is what it is.
She won't talk. She won't communicate with anyone in any way. She has passed beyond our view. There are no words that can reach her now.
He's gonna play the violin for her. Headphones back on the skull.
Yeah, I think you better get around here.
Oh my god. Again? Again?
P.S. I know you two. And if I'm gone, I know what you could become. Because I know who you really are. A junkie who solves crimes to get high. And the doctor who never came home from the war. Will you listen to me? Who you really are, it doesn't matter. It's all about the legend, the stories, the adventures. There is a last refuge for the desperate, the unloved, the persecuted. There is a final court of appeal for everyone. When life gets too strange, too impossible, too frightening, there is always one last hope. When all else fails, there are two men sitting arguing in a scruffy flat. Like they've always been there, and they always will. The best and wisest men I have ever known. My Baker Street boys. Sherlock Holmes and Dr. Watson.
It was very... I mean, this much cheesy, but still. So, this episode, what the hell? This was a doozy of an episode, don't you think? Was that it? I want there to be more, like immediately, right now. Not like, I don't know, 4 years or whatever until they make more, because that seemed kind of like it. I feel like this season has been less about individual cases and more about the relationships within the show. Sherlock and John and Molly and Mrs. Hudson and Mycroft and now Euros, and whoa, what an amazing bad girl, okay, that she was. Really badass, scary, super intelligent, and like doesn't know right from wrong. The girl on the plane, that I didn't get at all. At all. I mean, I feel like this season I have been off my game, and I apologize, guys, because usually I'm, I try to be on my game, and this time I was like, where's the game? Where did I put the game? I don't know where I put it. Maybe it's in the closet. Is it underneath the bed? I don't know. Did I loan the game to someone else? This episode specifically was completely hard to guess what was going to happen next. I had no concept that it was going to be her as the girl in the plane, that everyone is dead or not able to wake up, and it's like, if that's how she's in her own mind palace, or not even a mind palace, she has like a mind plane, which is always about to crash, which sounds horrific. Heartbreaking. She killed, I mean, she's obviously a psychopath. I mean, that she killed her brother. Well, so there you go. We do have 4 Holmes siblings. So Redbeard wasn't a... Yeah, that was... This episode really was putting everything in emotional context, right? And her, Sherlock having to tell Molly that he loves her. I think right at the end when he said, I love you again, like not just the first time, he actually meant it. Like he realized that, oh my God, I actually do love her. I'm not sure if it's in the context of romantic love or just, that he loves her. Like, I love you as a friend. Like I can physically, like I can emotionally connect and say that out loud. I do love you. Like maybe that was it. Or does he actually love her? Like think of her in a romantic way, because that would be pretty sweet too. But it was, it's interesting. I think that Euros, in a way, brought all of the Holmes brothers closer. The context in my mind was, the other brother she killed, so that's not very warm and fuzzy. But what an amazing episode. I do think the ending where she sent yet another CD where it's like, miss me again. I mean, this would be emotionally, I mean, can you imagine? You're like, are you kidding? Really? Really another CD? And then that montage was really sweet. And Molly was there, you could tell that, and the baby. And then that superhero running mode at the end there, it gets you right in the feels, doesn't it? I feel like this show has grown a lot since it started. You can go back and watch the first episode and see how much they've grown as characters and developed and just gotten deeper and richer story and all of it together. All of it's so wonderful. It was pretty cool to see Moriarty again. I know he's a horrible, horrible bad guy, but just seeing his character really, really nice, creepy touch there. To think that it took only a 5-minute conversation with Euros to set all those things in motion. And for all of them to be connected by water. Like all those things. I mean, you're always been in deep water, Sherlock. And it's like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me right now? It just makes me want to be like, Moffat, Gatiss, did you know this the whole time? Did you know this the whole time? Or like, did it develop? Like you had some ideas, you knew you were going to wrap it up because you had, like option A, B, or C, but that, it kind of went more towards this and you decided, let's do it this way. Because if you knew literally from like the beginning, I mean, you got to see so much humanity in everybody, actually, because for Sherlock to be able to have any capacity to find it in his heart to forgive Euros for what she did, to have any sort of understanding of his sister, and then to continually go back to see her in Sharonford, to actually bring her out of her shell, be able to, connect to her in any way and want to connect to her in any way after what she did. I mean, it shows an emotional range that when you first are introduced to him in the first episode of the first season of Sherlock, that, oh, no, he's, sentiment is for others, but not for him. And by the end of this season, you can tell that he is a very sentimental, very connected person. He might be super intelligent and super smart, but he also has feelings and depth. I was speechless in so many parts. I just couldn't even move my face or my anything. I was just, what's happening right now? It was really, really well done. When I thought that Sherlock was going to kill himself for just a few seconds there, like if this was how the show was going to end, no. So how did you like the episode? What did you think of the final problem? It's so heartbreaking to think that this man, his entire life, right, his first case was one that he couldn't solve. I mean, granted, he was like 5 or something, but that his entire life has been solving mysteries and being able to deduce and reason and figure things out. And it might have been because she started it. I mean, really started it. That's so freaking sad. Once again, Mrs. Hudson brought the sass. I guess that's her new MO. I mean, we got to see Sherlock remember Lestrade's real first name, Greg, instead of the litany of other names he's called him. And, we can see that Sherlock and Watson are back together and they're friends, more than friends, they're family. And they have those people around them that they care about and they're more connected. What it lacked was emotional context. Well, this is all the emotional context and now everything is, yeah. I cried a lot, which is normal at this point because Moffat and Gatiss know how to play the feels like a well-tuned violin. It was really awesome to see Mycroft in a different light than we normally see him. He was a bit more emotional himself and just more of a rounded character, and we got to see just the more interaction with him and Sherlock, and him even trying to egg Sherlock on to shoot him instead of John. That was like pretty freaking heroic in a way. For a minute I was like, what the hell, Mycroft, you ass? And then I'm like, oh my god, you're not an ass, Mycroft. I'm an ass for thinking that you're an ass. Instead, you're trying to be really awesome here. I want to know, what did you guys think? Did you like the episode? Did you figure out anything before it happened? Did you figure out that Redbeard was a child. I don't know what I'm going to do next weekend when there's no more Sherlock. So, well, anyway, that's it for right now. I thank you guys so much for watching and commenting. It has been awesome to read your comments and for us to be able to talk about stuff. And man, you're all on point. Quite a few of you already thought that, you know, Sharonford was a place, that there was a fourth Holmes sibling, that I think even that Redbeard was possibly a child or something. And I mean, all of this, or at least that Redbeard was the dog that got killed when they were younger. And I mean, all these things, you figured it out. So, tip of the hat. Yeah, wow. I cannot wait to see what you guys thought of this episode and to get to talk to you about it. And wow, now that I'm not going to be having any Sherlock to review, it's going to be sad, but I'm going to try and make more Shirley, which is the Sherlock spoof that I had made forever ago, because that was something that I thought was really fun. So once I'm not as depressed and sad as I am at the moment, I will, you know, pick up my feels, put them back where they belong, and put on the happy face, and then I'll make some more stuff, which I hopefully will be cool and interesting. And also, I'm going to be reviewing Doctor Who and making other content. So stay tuned, and I will see you again real soon.